Let's hear the motor. Welcome to another episode of Full Course Yellow. My name is Angel, and today I'm gonna do another celebrity car challenge. The car that you see on the screen right now is a 1973 Ford Falcon GT. This car was used in the original. Sorry, I had to put my glasses on. It was used in the original Mad Max with Mel Gibson when he was good and popular and young and handsome, and now he got old and beat up and stupid. And for those of you who doesn't know Mad Max, well, they made a new movie recently, and Mad Max was actually a crazy movie, very crazy. So if you didn't have the chance to watch it, you can watch the Mel Gibson's ones. It's still pretty good these days. They didn't use much of the special effects in the new one either. Like, it's all like cars and destroying the real cars. I mean, it's as pure as it gets, basically. The movies are really fun. The last one was actually very long. I really enjoyed that movie. It was pretty good. It had that Mad Max feel, to tell you the truth. So we're taking actually the Falcon, which I believe was the original Mel Gibson car. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I will make a video with the real one. So I took it to the paint shop. I did not do this. I have to clarify. Somebody else did. Unfortunately, I did not catch the name of the person at that time. I want to start doing that so I can give them credit. I did not design this. I think it's the closest that you can get. It's another one, but it just didn't look as realistic to me. I wish it looked a little bit dirtier, more like rusty, with some hits and scratches and dents. Some people did that, but it didn't have the that weird star on the side, or those exhaust pipes coming from the side painted. They looked realistic in terms of use. It looked used, but it's not. It wasn't closer to this, to tell you the truth. So the Mad Max car had the blower. It had the engine basically sticking up. This one has a blower. It's not the same thing, but it's the closest I can get to really make it look like the original Mad Max car, the Interceptor. That's what it's called, Interceptor. Now, I still don't have the echo effects. I'm sorry. Maybe someday I will actually download something that will sound with echo. So this car went from 300 horsepower to 994 horsepower. This is insane. I don't remember what kind of engine I put on that, but something crazy. It went from 380 feet of torque to 783. And it went from D class to S class. Huge changes here, big numbers. I'm gonna give it a little tune, so you can see that it's all legit here. Nothing is fake. I'm just kidding. Let's go to tuning. With so much power, I better actually have be careful with. I'm gonna try to make it actually as. Well, the gearing, it's all the way up there. It has so much power, it better actually be all the way up there. But I'm gonna leave it up there. I'm gonna take it to the Australian to race it. I'm gonna take it to Australia to race it. That's what I meant to say. And we are going to, what is this? Anti-roll. Now we're not gonna play with that, but definitely we're gonna give it a little. A little more aggressive look to it. Also, it's gonna prevent the car from lifting the front, not like actually this one would, like the Mr. Bean's badass Mini. That car was actually definitely very crazy. I hope this one is not gonna be as crazy. It's not gonna feel as crazy as the Mini was. Although the Mini was a lot lighter, so it felt crazy because of that. But this one's a lot heavier. I didn't know that how heavy it was, but I made it actually lighter to tell you the truth. We're gonna go speed on the front, but definitely a lot of torque, a lot of downforce in the rear. Sorry. And this is it. That's it. Let's take it to the track now. All right, welcome to Australia. Why I chose this track? This is Mount Panorama. Why did I choose actually Mount Panorama? Was it Australia? It's Australia track, and the movie, at least the first one. I don't know. I'm not really sure if all of them were entirely filmed in Australia, but the first one was entirely filmed in Australia. I don't know if it was Australian or American, or it could be actually a co-production in between both countries. Again, I'm not very familiar, but all I know it was filmed in Australia in some of the scenes. So I'm gonna take it to Australia. We're gonna go back to the origins and look at this thing. It looks like a beast. Now it looks a little bit more authentic, a little bit more like the original Interceptor. Nah, it's still not echo effect. I'm sorry. So the movies, they were okay to me. I mean, I wasn't like too crazy back in the days about the movies. I know all my friends were. Oh my god, you see the Mad Max? I was like, no. It took me a while to basically watch it. I think the first time I watched it was on tape, back in the VHS era. Wow. I was just watching the car, so I don't want actually to go too crazy. Yeah, definitely I need to brake earlier. So I didn't watch it actually when it came to movies the first time. I actually waited, and finally the cassette player was invented. Not the audio, but the video cassette player. And then finally I was able to watch all these movies on tape. I was impressed. It was like very different for me, at least from what I used to watch on those days. I wasn't like too much into cars. Back on those days, I wasn't too impressed with the car selection because I was like, to me they were like completely destroyed. I think now that I'm a lot older, I have more appreciation for the cars that shows in the movie. The new one that they just made was 2015. It was last year. Whenever you're watching this, it was in 2015. The new ones are actually like phenomenal. They did a phenomenal job with the cars. It's like incredible. I really like what they did. They really kept the spirit of the cars. If you watch the movie, you basically are a car guy, because that's all it is. It's all about the cars. The track too. The track is an incredible track. The 18-wheeler. I don't want to actually hit it. But although if I hit it, it's not gonna be a bad idea, because it will give it actually a more authentic feel. How is the car? Well, it feels heavy compared with Mr. Bean's badass car. It feels fast. If I don't hit the walls, there you go. Come on. Wow, this thing is pretty fast. Yeah, I definitely needed long gears. I brake a lot just in case. I could probably go almost flat out, but I'm not gonna take the risk. I don't want to actually I'm not trying to race anyway. Yes, those exits are. You have to be really careful. Don't have actually those tires spinning. Here we go. Cone time. Alright, I'm gonna have to pay more attention to this race. This car is very demanding. Holy cow! Alright, hit the brakes earlier. Let it coast and exit now. Yeah, a little bit better. Alright, no, there you go. That works for me. Not really sure. It definitely looks really, really cool. I wish it was actually the real motors popping out of the hood. I wish it was a little bit more beat up and banged and scratched and dent. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't think they put this car in the game because they were thinking that was gonna be the Mad Max, and some a-hole like me was gonna make these episodes about Celebrity Car Challenge. Alright, never mind that. Don't know if it's actually gonna be good for drifting, to tell you the truth, because I don't make cars for drifting. I make them for grip, and I want them to grip. I don't want them all crazy around the corners. I want them to be completely controlled. So maybe one day I will make an episode about drifting cars, but so far I won't do that. I won't have any fun. Oh crap! Well, there you go. Now it's looking more authentic. Look at that. And the problem with this is, like, if I take too much damage, I have the damage on, so that's gonna basically screw up the whole car if I keep doing that. It definitely feels heavy and stiff around the corners. I like to use the word stiff. It explains to me, or actually, like, I don't know, it probably has a technical name, probably like understeer, oversteer, all the stupid names, but it feels stiff. It feels like it's not as agile as I was expecting it to be. But like, once again, it's a muscle car, so maybe I shouldn't expect to be an agile car. The Mr. Bean's Mini was definitely very quick around the corners. This one, it feels heavy, it feels massive, and it feels like it has like 900 horsepower going around the corners. I'm trying to be really careful at the exit because I don't want actually too much tire spin, because it's not cool. This corner I have to be careful. I already screwed up. I don't want to screw up again. But it's not gonna be a clean lap, so let's try a clean lap. And after this corner, I'm gonna let the car speak to itself. Let's hear the motor. It has a classic V8 sound. I think it was still a V8 sound when I changed the engine. I don't know if I changed the engine, to tell you the truth, so I can really tell you if it's a brand new engine. But you know, it's the sound of a muscle car, but it still sounds awesome. I don't think Europeans will never be able to actually duplicate or replicate or you know, copy the sound of an authentic American muscle car. Some of the BMWs has really good. The V8 sounds phenomenal. Ferraris when it comes to V8s too. But let's be honest, American muscle cars has that very distinctive sound. The Ford Mustangs, the Camaros, all these cars that came from this country. When it comes to V8s, it just sounds phenomenal. Nothing competes against that. And this is another example of that. God, this is a beast. This is definitely a beast of a car. No wonder why they chose this to be a Mad Max car in the movie. Holy cow! It represents him very well. Whoever did the design, I have to say. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh wow! Oh, holy cow! I broke the car. Well, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much all for watching. I'm gonna take this beat up car to the finish line. If you wanna finish watching it, go ahead. That's fine with me. I'm not gonna rewind. I have it, but I'm not gonna use it because I don't like it. So thank you so much all for watching. My name is Angel and this is Full Course Yellow. Please subscribe, like my videos, and come back again soon. I almost feel sorry for you, buddy. Come on, you look more authentic, man. Yeah, now I feel like I'm watching a movie. Alright, come on, I'll take it easy, There you go. Alright, come on. They're almost there, buddy. Almost there. Up here, I know, it hurts. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Alright.